It's 11:30.
Hello.
It's my pleasure to start this session. This is I have the honor of chairing this session. I'm one of the teachers from the Department of Economics and Law, and this session is dedicated to the programs the department offers to international students. We have 3 programs, the Bachelor program in Economics and Business, a Master program in Global Economy and Business, and the Master program in Economics and Entrepreneurship. The session is organized as follows. We will have first a presentation of the programs from some of the teachers, a quick presentation, obviously, and then we will introduce some of the teachers of the program, just to give the students a feeling of the kind of people they will meet in our place. And then we will also briefly present the administrative staff, people that you need to meet when you arrive in Cassino, that are really helpful people and can help you to enjoy your studying experience at our place. And finally, maybe last but definitely not least, our students, both current students and graduates, they will bring to you their experience, their suggestions. I'm really glad and thankful because they are giving their time to us and to you. So that's just a general introduction. I was saying, and I'm just okay. Let me check the okay. Okay, so we would start with a brief presentation. Let me just have yes, a list of the people who will present their stories. So yes, so we have a couple of students have to leave earlier, so maybe we can start with a presentation of the programs, and then the 2 students can present themselves. And I'm speaking about Avanish Saraf and Madalina Munten, and then we can go back to teachers and then to students again. Okay. So the first presentation, okay. So the first presentation is the presentation of our Bachelor programs. The programs started 3 years ago, if I'm not wrong. And if Professor Nistico is there, can you hear me? I cannot see you, obviously. Sergio, are you there?
I don't think Sergio is here, Giovanni.
Okay, can we...
There are also some students that cannot enter.
Okay. Can someone call Sergio?
I'm calling him.
Okay, thank you. So the first presentation will be about our Bachelor programs. It's, let's say, a successful program. Last year we had how many? I don't know exactly, but I guess 150 students. The program. Monica, maybe you know how many people more or less was enrolled in the program. So just to introduce Monica. Monica is the head of the office that of the department that manage all the technical staff, the student career, study plan, which exam you have to choose, and so on and so on. Monica, please, can you tell me? Hi, Monica. Do you know how many students we had last year in the Bachelor program, international students?
160.
160. So it's a very good number. Very good number. Thank you, Monica. Monica is, as I just told you, is the person that you will meet for sure whenever you can. So thank you also for being here. She is ready to answer to question in the chat. So during this meeting, you can write in the chat any question, even while people is speaking, and for sure there will be someone that will answer it to you. What is going on now?
Okay, Sergio is not answering.
Okay. Okay, maybe is
Madalina cannot enter. We are trying to solve the problem with Dragos because she's using the same access as yesterday, but she cannot enter.
Okay, Madalina is one of our student.
Yeah.
One of our best student, I would say. So let's change the program and let's start with the presentation of the master programs. In the meanwhile, I would say it's not worth to have students waiting. Okay, so according to the scheme I have, let's go in the let's start in an alphabetical order. So Professor Annalisa Castelli from the Department of Economics, hello. She is the president of the program in Economics Entrepreneurship. Annalisa, can you hear me? Can you start your presentation?
Yes, many thanks to you, Giovanni, and to everybody. Welcome to all the students that are here. Okay, I will try to be short because I think we're gonna have students that can take more time to give to, for let's say, expecting to be admitted students their experience. Let me share my screen. Okay, so can you see the presentation?
Not yet.
Not yet. It should be shared.
C'è Sergio comunque, sorry, Sergio is here.
Okay, you're right.
Yes, but let's start with analysis. It's okay.
Okay.
If I will be able to share the screen because it seems to function, but
presenta ora, and then you have to double click on the.
Yes,
yeah, okay,
it's
coming.
It's going. Okay, it's coming. It was just okay. Now I would like to go to the presentation. Okay, so this one. Okay, can you see now the slides?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So I'm going to just tell you something about the master program in economics and entrepreneurship, which is one of the two master's program taught in English at the Department of Economics and Law. This is a 2-year program. I'm not going into the details regarding the structure and everything. You can find all the information on our website. You can write an email and ask for more details. I just would like to give you the general flavor of the program. This is a program that we have designed. It is completely taught in English, obviously. We have designed this program with the idea of preparing our students to the international environment, but with a special focus on starting their own business. I mean, with or working in an international organization, but with this focus on entrepreneurial and innovative perspectives. The approach of the master is interdisciplinary in the sense that you will have to face topics that range to economics, to statistics, to accounting, law, and as I was saying, an important attention to innovation and creativity attitude. You will see from the study plan that there is plenty of options that you can join. So the idea is giving to the students that start and enroll in this program the instruments and tools that they can adapt and use in their future careers. Either they want to start an own business, either they want to go in a great organization. We have students coming from all over the world. Many of them go back to their countries and open up new activities. So, I mean, maybe they are. We are doing part of our job. What you will find here in Cassino, for sure, you will find a nice place, in the sense that Cassino is for sure a nice city. There is a small community in which it is easier to develop human relationship. There is an easy way of talking with your lecturers and your colleagues. You will be introduced in an international environment, in the sense that we have students coming from all over the world. There's plenty of you coming from India, from Ghana, from Vietnam, from Russia, from Germany. So you will find everyone here. And the nice thing is that we also find our former students everywhere in the world, which is a nice thing. They come and greet us everywhere. And the other thing that I would like just to highlight is that enrolling at UNICAS in Italy means that you will be a student that will have access to international programs, mobility programs, exchange programs, and a huge variety of internship opportunities and everything. So it's entering into the Erasmus world in using only one word. The other thing that I would like just to show you, but this will be deepened by the students that will come after me talking about their experience, is our former students' voice. It seems when they do surveys and answers to questions that they are really satisfied. You see from these numbers that they go back with their expectation fulfilled. And we are really happy, and we will continue to work to continue in this way. Also regarding careers, they almost 99% of them after 3 years of graduation works, but we also have an interesting percentage of students that decide to continue to study, so doing masters after this one and entering into PhD careers and everything. So I would I will conclude. These are our 2 photos of events that we have here. The International Students Christmas Lunch is an event that international students organize for us, and it's an annual meeting, very, very nice and interesting. And also one of our former students who graduated last summer. So I thought it was nice to show you that we end the program and the process nicely. So I stop and leave the floor to my colleagues for the other programs.
Thank you, Annalisa, for this kind of presentation. Hopefully, interesting for everyone. Now I would ask Sergio Nistico to present the Bachelor program in Economics and Business. Sergio, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? But
yes, please.
Shiraz Salim is presenting the screen.
No. I don't know who is.
I mean, I see some other laptop.
Yes. Are you able to start?
I don't have the present now button because someone else is.
I have closed mine, so I should not me.
Okay, while you are managing this technical stuff, I'd like to answer to one of the questions in the chat. What about the COVID situation as embassies?
I think there is a student making a presentation right now.
Yeah, that's the problem. Some
Yeah.
student is making a presentation.
Shiraz Salim, can you get out and enter again, but without making presentation?
Yes, stop sharing. Stop sharing. Please stop sharing.
Otherwise, I have to.
Yeah. Stop sharing, please.
Shiraz, can you hear me?
Shiraz Salem, you should stop sharing.
Stop presenting. Stop presenting.
Okay, thank you so
Okay,
much.
great.
Okay, just Sergio, while you are going to share your screen, I just want to answer to one of the very important question from one of the students in the chat. What about the COVID situation as embassies and consulates are closed and everyone has no idea when they will be open? And then the answer is we don't know when they will open, but we are ready to manage this situation. Essentially, the university will start classes. Oh my God, Sharon Salas is, sorry, this student is. So what I was saying is that we are ready to manage this situation in the following way. Essentially, next semester in September, new academic year, all the classes will start both in presence, that means within the classroom with the teachers, and online. That means there will be streaming session so that students, international students, in case of delay in the visa release, can have their classes from their home. And then whenever they got the visa during the semester, end of the semester, they will be able to join us, come to the University or Cassino, doing the exams, and then having the second semester here. So that's the plan, and we are already, let's say, organizing ourselves in this direction. For online classes, we are already currently offering that kind of classes to the current students. All the universities are locked down now in Italy, but we have online classes as all the universities probably in the world. And we are ready to do this kind of double class, both online and in presence in classroom, starting from September. Okay, Sergio.
Okay, so can you hear, can you see the PowerPoint now?
Yes, go into the presentation.
Okay, thank you. So I will be brief. I see that there are students asking very precise questions about how to handle the admission process, so I will not be long. Basically, what is our bachelor program designed to achieve? I mean, we want just our students to understand that the economic environment is complex, and there are complexities, and the economy is evolving. There are new challenges, and we just want our students to understand what the main tools are to handle the complexity. So there are many things. This is the typical bachelor and in economics and management that is taught worldwide. So we focus on quantitative stuff. So we try to have our students understand data. Data are very important because, I mean, if you don't understand data, you are not able to filter them. Of course, you are lost in a world in which whatever will be your job, your business, you will have to understand and filter data. And then, of course, I mean, we focus on the traditional economic issues like behavior, consumer behavior, and then from the viewpoint of management and business, we do, of course, the basic in accounting and management, because our students must know how firms solve those issues. And of course, the legal framework is also an important part. So the business law and the role of institution, then we address the main issues on why we have to pay taxes, how we can use taxes in protecting the environment and human resource management. The typical aspects of economics and business will all be taught at a very high level, and you will be very satisfied about we handle this. And of course, this will be around the 4 main areas of economics: corporate, quantitative area, and the law area. Those 4 areas are the core of our bachelor programs. Now, why Cassino? You have economics and business programs taught worldwide, in Europe, United States, in England. Why should you choose Cassino? You are on the way of joining us. I think we can give you some reason why you should go on with this decision. And essentially, when we started, after we started our bachelor program entirely taught in English a few years ago, then we started to see that actually the job placement of our students who got a degree entirely taught in English skyrocketed. I mean, it is incredible. Professor Castelli has just shown the results and Professor Balzano will show the result for the master, but the same is happening for the undergraduate, for the bachelor program. If you see, this is the last figure we have about the percentage of students finding a job after a bachelor degree, which is a very low degree. Most students get a master to get a good job. But actually, after we started with the English program, we went above, as you see, the Italian average. So our bachelor program is suddenly above the average in terms of job placement. Then we had more than 1,000 applications and around 170 new students. Actually, the number of applications was about 1,500, and we are a little bit below 170 new students coming from 3 different continents. They enrolled, so they want to come and study at Cassino. There must be some reason why do we attract so much. And in fact, the overall satisfaction of students enrolled is extremely high, is 92.2% of the students asked whether they feel satisfied about their choice, is 92% for our program, and similar programs in Italy give just 88% of satisfaction. So that's nationwide inquiry, so it's not Cassino who is advertising itself. It's Bologna, it's an important institution from Bologna that does this. That's called Alma Laurea, okay? And a very small percentage of those who are not satisfied, and there are always some. Okay, then why you should come to Cassino? I hope I gave you some good reason. I try with the last one. We, as teachers, we are very good and very nice, so let me promote ourselves. But more importantly, look, you have a fantastic staff, the didactic office, Monica, Brunella, and Roberto. I mean, I'm sure there are no similar persons nowhere in Europe or United States. There are a fantastic team, and it's very important for you to rely on so competent and nice people helping you in all your efforts to understand the bureaucracy, the didactic organization of our nice university. And finally, Cassino is a very nice place. Look, the sun. Look how the rectorate building looks like. This is our rector, also very nice as all of us. and we just look forward to having you soon among our students. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sergio. Thank you especially for spotting the contribution of our staff, Monica, Roberto, and Brunella. They are attending this meeting. If you have a specific question, they can answer. So the next presentation, the last presentation will be about the master program in global economy and business. The program is the first program taught in English at our university, now started more than 10 years ago. 2008 was the first edition. And so Simona, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Simona, can you hear me?
Yes, Giovanni, here.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's your turn. Simona
Yes.
Balzano is the president of the program. So please go and share your screen and go ahead with your presentation. Okay. Thank you so much for being here.
Sorry, can you see the slide, the presentation? No.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Go in presentation mode. Go in presentation mode.
Yes, yes. Okay. Good morning and welcome to everybody, in particular to our possible future students which are connecting from their home in this moment, and we hope to see very soon. I will short in presenting the global economy and business program. Sorry, the presentation doesn't move. Okay, Global Economy and Business Program, that was the first program to be opened in the Department of Economics and Law, so it is the oldest of this department, of the international programs. As all the other international programs, GLEB students, Global Economy and Business students, have the opportunity to live an international experience with the students and people coming from many countries from all over the world, and to live, this is in common with all the international programs of the department, and this gives the opportunity to live, to share very important cultural experiences, and also to live, to have very nice, really nice moment in this community, in this big community. Most likely during your study in Cassino, in our university, you will have an experience abroad with respect to your country, but also you can enrich this experience with a further extension of to go abroad, because you will go, maybe you will go out of Italy also, thanks to the Erasmus Plus program, for example, for taking exams or for writing your thesis, or having a traineeship in Europe, in European universities or European companies. Moreover, we also have a consortium, the H2CU, which allows to have experience in the New York City area, because most of our students had the opportunity to go there and to live in downtown Manhattan, and to spend some time there to do research for their thesis, or for making some traineeship, and most often they also find a job, and this opportunity completely changes their lives. Moreover, we also, within one of the peculiarity of this program is that it gives the opportunity to enroll as a dual degree student, and we have two possible dual degree programs, which are with the Samara State University of Economics in Russia and with the Epoca University in Tirana. And this dual degrees consist in making one program that is shared between the two universities, and that allows to have two different degrees. For example, with Samara, you have at the same time the master degree in global economy and business, and the master degrees in business development and in the global economy. And with the Epoca University, you gain a master degree in global economy and business and a master degree in business administration. So this is one course, one programs, and two degrees. The global economy and business disciplines refer mainly to four blocks, which are economics, business, statistics, and law. And we have a block of mandatory courses and a lot of elective courses that which each student can combine in his study plan. This preparation, these competencies can be spent in several areas, such as, for example, economic and quantitative analysis, management control, human resource management, and market analysis. Both in public and private sector, and in company, research institution, in university. And it is worth to underline that many of our graduates have been admitted to PhD programs in many European universities, and this confirms the strength and the consistency of their preparation, of their education. Finally, some hints about what do GLEB graduates do, and what do GLEB graduates think about their experience in Cassino. And these are pictures come from the results from the survey in 2019 on the Italian graduates profile and occupational condition run by Almaravia. And as you can see, the degree of satisfaction is very high, and also the job opportunities, the occupational rate are very high. And here you can see what happens 1 year after the degree, 3 years after the degree, and 5 years after the degree. And the green are the percentage of employment, the rates of employment, and the orange represent the percentage of people which are not employed but are running some PhD, masters courses or traineeships. So increasing the time from the degree, this percentage decreases, and increases the percentage of people who definitely gets into the job market. That's all for global economy and business. I hope to see most of you very soon in Cassino.
Okay,
thank
you, Simona, for your presentation. I need to give the word to Hong Han Pham. Can you hear me? Are you here, Hong Han? Han, are you here? From Vietnam, because she must leave the presentation soon, the meeting soon.
I cannot see her in the list. I think maybe she has to leave. She already left because
Professor,
I cannot see her.
can I go first? Because like I have to go.
Okay, so let's
think she's
listen
not
to Avanish Saraf. Okay, sorry about that. I'm sorry, we had a student that we missed from Vietnam anyway. We have more students to listen. So Avanish Saraf, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Please present yourself. Avanish is a student in the Bachelor programs and told us about your story. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm Avnish Saraf, and I'm enrolled in the Bachelor of Economics and Business program, and I'm in the final year, and currently in Germany for Erasmus Plus program. I'm studying for Erasmus here, and I'm in Germany for last 2 semesters, and this is my final semester. And yeah, I want to say that Erasmus program is really good. And also the University of Cassino helps every student for this program. And like all professors are very helpful. They guide you with the universities that you want to select for Erasmus, the countries, the courses. Also, you need to prepare a learning agreement. So they always help you in that thing. And also you get to know many things on Erasmus, like I'm in Germany, so like I'm learning German language, so which is quite cool that you get to learn more languages, and also you get to know many cultures. You make so many friends. You increase your circle, which is quite cool. Also for Erasmus students, we have like ESN group, which is in every country in Europe. So they organize many activities for Erasmus students. They organize trips and all, which is really cool and interesting. And also like you can take advantages of 2 universities, like University of Cassino and the Erasmus University. Like mine is Martin Luther University. So like I can take advantage of both the universities. Yeah, and also the administrative staff is really good. Like when you are on Erasmus, if you have any doubt or any question or any problem, just you can send them email. They are always ready to help you. So they are really helpful. And I'm so glad I'm enrolled in this program. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Say hello to Halle in Germany.
Yeah.
I've been there so many times. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so I would give a bye. Enjoy Halle. Enjoy Germany. Okay, so I would give a room to the next student and then move to the teachers. So to present a couple of teachers of ours. Madalina Muntian is a graduate student and now from the master program. So we move from the bachelor for a current student to a graduate student in the master program. Madalina, can you hear me? Madalina, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello, everyone. Do you hear me?
Yes, please. Go ahead. Nice to see you.
Nice and clear. Okay. Nice to see you too. Hello to everyone. I am Madalina Muntean. I'm a former GLEB student, so Global Economy and Business from the University of Cassino. And now I am currently working in the Italian State Railways, or as we say in Italian, Ferrovie dello Stato Italiane, which is a state-owned holding company that manages infrastructure and transport services through its subsidiaries in Italy, but also abroad, for example, in Greece, Germany, France, and so on. We are the biggest company in Italy for transport services on railway, but also on street. I now work as an internal auditor in the headquarters in Rome. And well, this is where I am today, but let me tell you how I got to this, to get this position. Almost 8 years ago, I was graduating in modern languages and literatures, English and German, at the University of Cassino. And I was looking for opportunities to continue my studies and specialize in a field that could bring me more real job opportunities. So when I found out about the GLEB, at the beginning, I was not sure if it was okay for me, since I didn't study economics, statistics, and so on. But I had the courage to enroll, and I think that this was the best decision that I took in my life and for my future career path. As soon as I enrolled, I started, I had the sensation that I opened a window upon a whole new world full of interesting classes, really nice, how Professor Nistico said, teachers, and really, really prepared and passionate professors. With also amazing classmates that became my friends for life now. I spent 2 years studying here, and I followed all the classes and discovered a lot of personal interests in these classes. In fact, during the public policies classes of Professor Castelli, I found a topic that then became also the topic for my thesis, and this was key to my future career. You know what are the benefits of studying in Cassino? Since it is a small city, with a small university, obviously compared to other universities like in Rome or Milan or so on, you really have the opportunity to talk directly and to study near the professors, which are really, really prepared and kind, and also always available for you, especially if you are really interested in studying and in learning something. And they also tell you about other opportunities, for example, about internships, about PhD studies, about other master classes. And this is what happened to me. After I graduated in GLEB, Professor Castelli told me about masters in a master degree in another university for 1 year. In anti-corruption, which is the topic I talked before that I discovered during her classes. And well, that was really the key to where I am now. During the master classes in anti-corruption, I was called by the company where I work now. I had to do a selection among other candidates. I was hired. And now I work there since, well, 3 years now. Yes, in April are 3 years that I work there. What to tell, where I am really, really thankful to the professors, which what I said, in this university, this is the best benefit that we as students can have, to talk directly with professors, which are really kind and preparate. And everything that I studied there, I use for a daily basis at my job now. As I work as an internal auditor, I use statistics for selection of the population and the elements I have to analyze in my audits. I use microeconomics models during the presentations. I use a lot of total quality management models, or at least I can understand them when they talk about them, because when you work in a big company, they always talk about quality. Of course, am now specialized in anti-corruption, and well, these are all topics that I learned at the university, and that I use on a daily basis on during my job. So thank you, I'm really grateful, and I thank all the professors. And for the students, well, if you have questions, I'm here to answer whatever your doubts are.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We are proud of you. Okay.
Thank you,
Madalina. Thank you, Madalina. You just cited the professor of total quality management. It should be here in the meeting. Lucio, can you hear me? Lucio Cappelli.
Giovanni, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. So just say hello to our next student, please.
Yes.
Lucio.
Good morning to everybody. Good morning. And just a few words, Giovanni, just a few words to say that I'm really proud, I'm really happy to be a teacher of this program. And I think that we created a sort of little miracle in Cassino with our courses in English. We started years ago, and I remember that everybody was really happy to participate. I wanted to participate because there was really such a special energy among all the professors, all the staff that were starting with this adventure, let's say so. And what I can say is that the added value in that we created in Cassino, it's also because well, I have some experience in big university too. I teach in Sapienza University, but I can say that the big town, the big university sometimes dominates on your characteristic, while the little town, the little university enhance the relationship, enhance the characteristics of the people, and you have the chance, the real chance of growing with your own spirits by, let's say, creating by taking advantages of the relationship among the people coming from all the world. This is something that I think it's a really an added value to underline. So that is what I wanted to say. I am, as I had before, I'm a teacher of total quality manager. So I'm really happy when I heard students that find that my topics are, let's say, are used in their future work. So this is something that makes me to be even more proud. Okay, so good luck to all the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucio. Thank you so much for coming, for your time. So now would be a pleasure for me to introduce Anna Mutalipova. Anna, can you hear me?
Hello.
Anna,
yes,
can you hear me?
I can hear.
Are you there? Okay. Sorry, maybe I was wrong in reading your name.
It's okay.
So we go back from teacher to students, and now again to a student from the Bachelor program. Anna, please, we are interested in your story.
All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you hear me well. My name is Anara. I'm second-year student at Bachelor degree. My major is economics and business. So I'm also from Kazakhstan, and now I would like to tell you about how the lessons are held at our university and the differences that I have noticed. The first difference since my first year, it was I had so much freedom. I was able to fix my schedule. I was able to choose some topics and lessons that I would add to my schedule, and also about lessons. Lessons were as lectures, and the main important is that we had small number of students, about 25-30 students during the lecture, and the important is we had high interact with professors because of this small community of during the lecture. And about the duration of the lessons, our duration of lessons were 2 hours with the breaks around 15 minutes. It really depends on the professors. And the first fear from me was about community. First time I was afraid that I will be alone, since the Cassino is a small city. I was afraid that I will get lost maybe among the Italian students, but I can say that it's not. You will have really international community where you will have friends among all of the world. Since also other Erasmus students coming to our university. And about the schedule is very convenient because my first year, my schedule was starting from 10 in the morning until the 3 p.m. So after this time, we had a lot of free time to do our homework and to focus on something that we're passionate about. And since the Cassino is small city, but you will not have a temptation like to procrastinate and leave your homework until the deadline time. So from that time, you can focus most on your subjects and lessons. Yes, and also if you have any questions about bachelor degree and about studying, you can feel free to ask, and I will be very happy to help you. So I think that's it for now.
Okay, thank you so much for your nice illustration of the student life in Cassino. Very nice.
Thank you.
So let's listen to one more student now, as a Italian graduate student that has gone around in the world. Claudia Magnapera, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again. Okay, good morning. Claudia, can I start?
Wait a minute. Yes. There is someone that has the microphone on, because I can't. Anyone has the? Everyone can switch off their microphone. Yeah. Or maybe is it the volume of your?
Okay, how is it now? Better?
Now it's better. Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, so good morning, everybody. I'm Claudia. I come from Italy, and I recently graduated in global economy and business. So I wanted to talk about the perspective as an Italian student. So being immersed in international environment, even studying in your own country, in your own city. So I think I would like to underline the beauty and importance of being in such an environment, because it's beside the possibility of developing your own study plan that suits your personal inclinations. It is added this multicultural setting that makes your mind wider. So yeah, you will be able to learn new cultures, new languages, new habits, and so on. And I think that's really important, even because it's I don't know, that are all things that are added to your personal being that you cannot get somewhere else, in other ways. And also, I think it's really nice that when this will be over and we will be able to travel again, we will have friends from all over the world. So that's not bad. And as per my personal experience, I call my experience exotic experience because thanks to the University of Cassino, I had the chance to spend my first year in Cassino, and so attend all the courses I wanted and all courses that I was interested in. And the second year I spent it fully abroad. Thanks to their staff support and the professor support. I've been for Erasmus in Turkey, and I've been in Russia, in Samara, and always thanks to the support of professors, I did my traineeship there in Samara University, and I started to work there on my thesis on the research that later on became my thesis. So to conclude, what I wanted to say, it has been said before also, but I think that the winning point of UNICAS is that I also, for my bachelor, I was in a bigger university. I was studying in Bologna, so I know that a winning point of the University of Cassino is that a smaller environment makes easier to have close relationship between the institution and the students, and so there is like much more human touch, which sometimes we underestimate that, but it's really, really important to develop your path. So yeah, that's all. It was really quick, but that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you so much for this little point of view on this our program, and the human touch is really there. I'm really glad to see you again. And so let me now give room to one more teacher. Carlo Russo is there. Can you hear me, Carlo?
Yes, of course. Hello.
Okay. Okay. Let's listen to your point of view on the program.
Yes. As Giovanni said, my name is Carlo Russo. I'm teaching at Global Economy and Business program. I'm teaching governance of agri-food value chains. I'm also teaching at the Technical University of Munich and at the University of California in Davis. But most importantly, I am a former international student because I studied most of my education in the US. And from my experience of, again, former international students, I think that what international students really look for are opportunities. You travel a long way to come to Italy, just like I travel a long way to the US for finding opportunities. And I can tell you that at the University of Cassino, you will find a lot of opportunities, plenty of opportunities. There is a very important international exchange program that will broaden your network. There are nice and good teachers, as Professor Mystico said, and you will find a lot of opportunities for your future career, for future studies. But what is the price for those opportunities? Well, there are two prices you have to pay: hard work and adaptation. When you travel to a new school in a new country, you have to adapt a lot. You will see that here in Italy, you will find a lot of freedom to pursue the opportunities. And this is the key for success. But this freedom comes with some sort of responsibility. So you will be responsible for working hard, and I'm telling you that your hard work will be rewarded. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. And of course, if you guys have questions, I'm really happy to take those questions. Thank you. Okay, I'm done.
Che succede?
Sorry, I lost the connection for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here back here. Okay, Carlo. Carlo, thank you. I heard. I missed the last part of your discussion. You can tell me privately. But the most important part is that it's not just everything for free, and this is, I totally agree with you. So thank you for sharing this thought with us too. The very hand, we are at, if I'm not wrong, I hope I will not miss any of the people that should can tell something to our students. This is the list as I have here updated, but please, if someone want to say something more, tell me. So at the very end, I have Arianna Marcella. Arianna Marcella graduated in economics and entrepreneurship years ago, I don't know, but she will tell us the story. So I'm really glad and thankful once again for your time. Please, Arianna, tell us.
Hi everyone. Nice to see you. My name is Arianna. I'm from Italy, and I'm a former student of economics and entrepreneurship. I decided to undertake this course of study in order to pursue a master's degree in an international language. And I am really grateful to have chosen this type of study because it gave me the opportunity to meet many people from different countries and to teamwork and study with them. During the master course, we took part in many different group projects and presentations, and these allowed me to share and exchange ideas with other people, but it also allowed me to learn how to relate to others and how to self-organize the work. And although it may be a bit tough at the beginning, the secret is just to get started and things will be just fine in the end. I've met so many people during my master course, and some of them are now my dearest friends. And as an Italian student, this was like constantly being on Erasmus in my own country. But I am also happy to have chosen this type of study because it gave me the opportunity to spend a few months in Sweden. And this was my one of my biggest dreams that came true. And through the traineeship program, I could spend 4 months in Stockholm to where I took my internship at Stockholm Business School. And I also could draft my master thesis in rural entrepreneurship. There in Stockholm, I had also the opportunity to take part in a PhD course related to the entrepreneurial self. And this course helped me a lot with my thesis. And I could also learn and deepen my knowledge about different facets of entrepreneurship. Also through the exchange of ideas and points of view with other masters and doctoral students. And this was amazing because I learned from them and they learned from me. And I had absolutely no problems to get used to the life in another country and to a culture that is different from mine, because in Cassino, through the master's program, I could relate to people different from me from a cultural perspective. I remember that during my first team project in Cassino, we were in a team made up of 3 different people. Each of us was from a different continent, Europe, Asia, and Africa. And this was just spectacular. This is one of the many happiest memories that I have from my master degree in Cassino. And now I have many friends from different parts of the world, and this is amazing. In the overall, it has been an amazing experience, and words cannot really describe how happy I was during my master course. Also because I could always count on the professors, especially during my time abroad. And yeah, this is everything. And enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arianna. And I'm really glad for your good experience with us. So it seems to me that all the panel speakers have told something. So it's time for questions from the students. So from the audience, anyone has a question, you can write in a chat. Yes, so I see a question about placement, job placement, I suppose. We have, okay, and scholarship. So about job placement, we have the job placement session and offices in our university. They organize a job fair and helps with traineeship. And they also have a database where you can, our graduates are listed, obviously on voluntary basis, and where companies can have access to this database and use this database to hire people. So this is more or less what I say essential about job placement. But I must say that the traineeship experience many of our students do, let's say, the traineeship is mandatory in the master programs. So all the students do a traineeship, but many of that end up with some hiring from a company. So that's the best way to get a job, in my view. This is my personal view. About the scholarship, obviously, obviously it's not obvious, so the question is correct. So why about the scholarship? Each year is possible to apply. So also this year is possible to apply. The call for the scholarship is not open yet. Will be open probably in 1 month or 1 month and a half. But our secretary staff will send the emails with all the information about the call as soon as the call will be out. So there is no problem that way. So the answer is yes, it's possible to apply. If you have been admitted to the program, you will receive information on the scholarship. Any additional question? From any students, you can also do your question in presence and with your voice. Let me read. There are any other questions? Okay, for students who are already in Italy, Laura Morone should be the right person to answer.
Yes, for who is residing, may I?
Yes, please, Laura.
For students residing in Italy, it will be possible to enroll according to the calendar for the Italian students. So usually we open the enrollment procedures at the middle or the beginning of August. In July, you'll find all our rules. And it's enough the permit to stay in Italy, and from which I can see the reason why you are living in Italy, because there are only 3 or 4 kind of types of permit to stay that let the enrollment in Italian university. Please send me by mail all your documents so I may give you the precise answer according to your personal situation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Laura. I'm going through the question from the students. Do you have a merit-based scholarship? Well, the first year when you apply, your scholarship is based on your income, family income. From the second year on, you can get a scholarship only if you have earned a given amount of credits. So if you don't get credits, means if you don't pass the exam, you don't get the scholarship. That's the issue. And then the second issue about merit is that if you apply for fellowship for student mobility, I mean studying or traineeship in other European country, even there the best students get the fellowship. So these are the 2 situations where merit enter in some way. For the dormitories, when the call for the fellowship will be open, also the call for the university dormitories will be open. So it will be the same time, and you can apply for the dormitories, and hopefully you will get the position. After the masters, you can you have, Laura, please confirm, you have 6 months to find a job. If you find a job, then you can have a visa to stay in Italy as far as you have the job. Is that correct? Okay, is it correct? Okay. So any other, while you are writing some more questions, if you have any additional question, let me take this time to thank all the people who participate to this meeting, all the students, current students, past students, all the teachers, the president of the programs, the administrative staffs, and anyone else that I have missed. And especially I want to thank all of you that are interested in our university. Hopefully we will be soon in touch in a different way. Remember, you can always write to Laura Morone for all the admission procedure, and to Monica Fragnoli and Roberto Sinagoga for all the stories related to the teaching part, study plans, and so on. So in some sense, the front door for your information is Laura, and then when you come here, then you will be sent to Monica and Roberto for details, essentially, to summarize. Thank you, Samuel. UNICAS is the best place to be. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We don't pay, we have not pay you. That's, I can bet, I can definitely say that. Yes, you can apply for visa as soon as the embassy will open the enrollment process. You need to wait. At the moment, given the pandemic, you need to wait and until the pandemic will be less, will have a less impact, and all the, let's say, the life will start again, even in a different way as with respect to the recent past, but the life will start again, we know that. So at that time, you will be noticed about all the information you need to come to Cassino. Remember, you can start from your home to follow classes in September, and then when the embassies will be open to receive the students and visa application and so on, you can start your application at the embassies. Okay. Okay. Meet soon, everyone. So if there is no more questions, I would declare close this session. Thank you again for everyone and to everybody. Okay, so keep in touch in any way. We have many ways now these days, and in some sense, this strange and sad condition forces us to be at home in front of a computer, so we are more connected. It's much more likely to have an answer for us now than ever. So thank you all, and see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you to be with us.
Bye-bye.
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 I answer to Saad Anwar.
Yes, please.
Yes, the enrollment will be possible only after the visa process will be to an end. But as Professor told, you can join us on online classes before. Then we have to be careful about the visa procedures. And when you'll be enrolled, you may have the possibility to attend exams. We have to divide the steps into two different phases. Attend is possible even if you're not enrolled. To have exams, you need to be enrolled. And to have exams, you need visa and also then the permit to stay. This is what we know now, but as I wrote before, it's very important to wait for the new ministerial rules, because in this pandemic situation, we have to be very careful about these steps. So we have to wait.
Laura, yes, I can add some details, although not official. There is the request to the ministry from the university, from all the university in Italy, to evaluate the enrollment without visa. That means that you are conditionally enrolled up to the time you get the visa, and you can become definitely enrolled. But this is at the Italian level, there is a discussion on that. We, as you said, we have not enough information right now, but we will obviously, as soon as we will have the right information, we will give that information to the students. There is also the chance that the, let's say, the end of first semester exam will be online from home, from whatever you have, and then in the second semester you could come to Cassino. There is also this opportunity. It's under study. We don't have enough information now. Thank you.
Yes.
If you have any additional questions, fewer students.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave the meeting. Maybe Monica and Laura, if you can wait 5 minutes, if just there is one more question
Yes,
for
of
the
course.
students. And thank you all.
Yes, of course.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye. Bye bye. Bye, Annalisa, Simona. Thank you.